This is part 1 of our Let's Play for A Link to the Past. And kind of the reason why we're going back and playing this game really is because A Link Between Worlds comes out next week, so we're kind of just going through and kind of reminiscing a little bit and just... This is actually the first time that we're actually doing a live commentary on any of our Zelda videos.
So we apologize immediately for any mistakes.
So all the mistakes that we cut out before, we're not going to be able to cut out anymore.
Yeah. So feel free to laugh at us and ridicule us.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of laughing, so...
we will deserve it. But as Hick mentioned, though, Link Between Worlds is coming out next week, and we're very excited for that.
Yeah.
And this is just kind of getting us refreshed with the world that came from.
And really, this is the first game that me and Red played in the Zelda series.
Yes, and what a start to the series for us. What an introduction to the series, I should say.
And I know it's still Red's favorite game, and for me, it's my second favorite game. So we still both rate it pretty high up on our list. And I think a lot of that has to do with it was the first game that we ever played.
I agree.
Zelda, so.
I think that left a huge first impression for the entire Zelda.
And it's just an awesome game. I mean, like, just the rain right here. I mean, this was like, a huge thing for like a 16-bit game.
It was. Plus, in this particular game, you only see that rain in a couple of spots. It's like here and
Southern Swamp. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it.
Maybe. Our uncle made it for it,
right off the bat. We haven't even seen an enemy yet, and our uncle already died.
Yeah. He didn't make it very far, but yet a kid makes it pretty far.
Yeah, that is not
He's a funny-looking character with blue hair, and he's got a nice stash. So.
Oh, I'm jealous of that stash.
That's pretty impressive, to be honest with you.
We're going to see if we can't kill a few
What kind of
guys.
swords are those things?
I know.
Those are like knives.
I know. They're going to shank
swords.
you.
Yeah.
But it's nice to go ahead and grab a few rupees here. I think we also get some magic.
Yeah,
which you have to use your lamp, of course. But
we really don't need it until you get to the dark areas here a little bit later on.
We'll get to those soon enough. It is pretty neat, though, that we mentioned this before. We don't see a lot of Link's like family at all, and this is one of the rare exceptions.
Wind Waker, we see his sister.
Yep, and I
can't remember her name.
Uncle here.
Tetra's the pirate.
Oh, that's
Wind Waker.
Right.
I don't know if his sister has it. Yeah, I'm sure she does.
I can't remember what it is either, though.
It's not Link. There's no way she's called Link's sister in that game. So.
Wow, that would be so horrible.
That would be.
All right.
There's a gap. There was a gap.
There was a gap.
Link's not that skinny.
No.
Link is not that skinny.
He needs to lay off the red potions and green potions, I guess.
It took me about 10 years to realize that he had pink hair in this game.
He does.
What were they thinking?
Must
have breast cancer awareness month or something when they made this one.
Well, is it pink hairs at the brim of his hat? I can't tell.
I think it's actually been a heated debate for a long time.
That's a really good question.
There's no way they gave Link pink hair.
I would hope not.
I think that is... Dude, I don't know.
I don't know. That's pretty close.
I think that is the brim of his hat, maybe.
All right, we're going to knock a few of these guys off the edge.
Get him.
Or just... There we go.
That was a nice one. That was a nice one.
Yeah, it's always fun knocking these guys off the edge. I'm a big fan. I love the little animation they do where it's like...
like them slipping off.
Yeah, and then they get itty bitty bitty as they fall.
I like how they made the brick kind of seem like it was actually going into depths.
Exactly.
That was kind of cool
it's
there.
Nice, not really 3D effect, but it kind of adds that depth.
Yeah, I mean, it's not 3D effect, but it adds a depth to it.
Which is amazing they could do that with the limitations of the time.
Well, I think this game, I'm not sure exactly what 16-bit means, but I think this game only used 8 colors.
Yeah, it's not much.
And then in the Dark World, they just used them differently.
Yep.
But it looks like a completely different world.
It does. And I know that to fit the entire thing onto the cartridge, they had to, literally just make the Dark World almost an exact copy and just switch the colors. Obviously, there's some differences, of course, but otherwise...
I think, in my opinion, it feels completely different.
It does. They did a heck of a job.
I mean, same map, but just totally different layout and everything.
Different monsters, different everything, so it's definitely darker.
I mean, this game, obviously, the original Zelda did a lot with 8-bit.
Yes.
But this game also did a lot with 16-bit. I think maybe that's the reason why Zelda is what it is today.
It always seemed to advance the...
what you could do, really.
Advance the genre, I guess is the word you want, or advance the system capabilities.
Yeah. It pushed the system capabilities.
There you go. It really did. It really did. I mean, the original Zelda was the first game you could save on Nintendo.
Yeah, that is true.
Little things like this. This was the biggest overworld at the time.
Could you imagine playing the original Zelda without any save function? Well, you couldn't. You would never be able to beat it.
Could you imagine playing any Zelda game without a save?
Because it would take you. Oh God, that's true.
Oh, it'd be a nightmare.
This one actually you could do because this one actually. Well, I don't know. You want to get the princess?
I'm gonna get another.
Oh, okay. I thought you were leaving the princess,
dude.
It would make sense. I would be cool with it. For all the crap she's given us, we not gotten to first base with Zelda. I would have been cool if you would have left her right there.
It was tempting.
Yeah. I would have been completely fine with that.
I guess she does help us move something in the throne room here in a moment. But
I really thought you were leaving her. I really did.
The thought may have crossed my mind. I know she's just going to go get herself kidnapped again. Mm-hmm. Why do we even bother? I don't know. It's like Mario and Peach. Why even bother rescuing her?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they both keep on getting kidnapped.
Oh, it's frustrating.
By the same people.
I know.
You would think they'd try to avoid those particular individuals.
You would think. And then what's it called when you start to you start sympathizing with your captor? Stockholm syndrome. It's where you start admiring the person who kidnapped you.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
Oh, it's a real thing. Look it up, viewers.
So you think Zelda admires Ganondorf?
She might. I don't know.
Or Ganon? Which one?
Hopefully Ganondorf.
Yeah, that's true. Ganon's a beast.
Ganon's kind of a pig monster.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Especially in the original Zelda. He looks bad in this game too.
Yes, he does. They definitely took him back to his roots, kind of, or I guess his original roots in Ocarina of Time. But that's that's a long way off. All right, get out of my way.
Nice. I was gonna say, why didn't you get that hard? But you're
I'm full.
Hard. Yeah.
For once, I'm full.
Yeah.
It's a weird spot for me too. Trust me. Oh yeah, now she tells us that we have to go to the throne room, and there's a secret passage that will lead us to the sanctuary.
There's no telling how many places I went the first time in this game before I got to this actual big room.
Oh, I know. This castle is...
Yeah, it's not small.
It's fairly large for being something that you only see if you go the right way.
Yeah, and then you come back to it after you get the Master Sword, but really even then, I mean, if you know which way you're going, you really don't explore that much of it.
Exactly. And you see I went ahead and equipped the lamp here because I'm about to... it gets dark in here, unfortunately. Yeah. Neither of us are much of a fan
of this, or when it pops right back up in... the Palace of Darkness later on in the game.
Annoying.
Well, I think we have. Do we have some of this in the East Palace too? Like the very first palace?
One or two rooms, I think, but not much at all. Yeah, I think there is actually one or two rooms that have the darkness.
Well, it's the East Palace, so it's not like it's a really hard dungeon.
Exactly.
Though, so.
Exactly. Yeah, we can at least get through that one without too much difficulty.
I didn't really like the colors of this, like the blue. I don't know.
Well, plus
I guess if you only work with 8 colors. I guess you don't have a lot of learning to work with.
True. Oh, I need that.
I was going to say, I would get that hard.
Priorities. Alright, let's get away from these guys before they do any more damage. I hate having 5 or 6 of them in that one passage.
Watch the guys right here. They'll get you. Okay, there we go. Those guys get me every single time. There you go. Some sword action.
And a heart. There we go. Nice. Always get a bottle for protection.
I don't know where the door is at this room.
I think get a key, I think, over here, maybe?
Yeah. I wasn't sure going to get a key or not. Right, I couldn't remember where the door was, to be honest with you. And then you light the lantern, or to light the torch at the very end.
I don't want to walk into any more snakes, okay? Or rats, whatever they are. Sorry.
Alright, remember, there's that one to the left. Or no, that's the next room.
There's 2 of them.
That's the next room.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Dude, there's like 20 of them in it. Well, there's probably only like 5. But it feels like 20.
It seems like 20.
I think the door's to the north.
This is one of the...
He comes up on you right here soon.
Oh, I got him! Out of range!
Oh, did you? There's another one, though, I think. There he is.
Can't get me now, can you? Oh, watch this.
There's a heart piece right there.
Oh,
nice.
For one
strategy. 2 guys finally using strategy.
We're learning
in our play.
It's taken us many months to get to this point. I can't wait to get out of these stupid sewers, though.
Yeah. Well, it's not really... I mean, yeah, there's been a little bit of water in like the past room.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta beat these guys to get a key.
Gotta find the right one.
I would go over to left. Well, now, yeah, definitely now. I'd definitely try the left one. Smart line the torch. I can't call it the lantern. You don't like the lantern. The lantern's what you use to light things.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, don't even worry about it. I'm just kidding. I've learned my lesson on that one. Oh, finally a lit up room. All right.
It's nice that you're going through that. Yeah, just not.
There we go.
Nice. Those were nice moves.
Woo. It doesn't happen often. Normally I get hit
like
4
Barry
times.
Sanders out there.
Breaking ankles, man. Breaking ankles.
I was hoping you'd run into one right there after talking about it so much.
Alright, make sure you pull the switch on the right here. And Zelda, once again, her normal useful self says, pull the switch over there.
She's done that more so far than she has in a lot of games.
That's true. At least she's actually, not captured the entire game.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, she spends most of the light world here, honestly.
That's right, because, you get the Master Sword, and then that's when she gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
That's actually a very good point, because usually she does get kidnapped.
Like the entire game.
Yeah, the entire game, yeah.
So it's kind of nice that I guess the priest here in the sanctuary was able to look out for her for at least a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Not long enough, unfortunately.
Now, I wonder if this sanctuary has anything to do with the Temple of Time, even though Ocarina came first. I wonder if this is like...
That's a very good question.
Like, relate to in any kind of way right here.
I don't know.
That's the first time I've ever thought about that, actually.
It's an honestly legitimate thought. Basically, the priest is just telling us here that we're going to have to get the Master Sword, and we're going to start by talking to the Elder at Kakariko Village. Which kind of makes me wonder, you look at the little symbol there on the, this little symbol here?
Yep, that's true.
If that shows any...
It kind of looks like the three, not the three emblems, but, whatever.
It's a good question. It's a good question. But we're going to get our heart container, though.
And this will wrap up part 1 of our Let's Play for A Link to the Past.